Hello, welcome to the Mystic Path. Today is going to be a collective general messages here now that we're in early February. However, the reading is timeless. Let's not forget that time is not a thing that really exists. It's an illusion. If you want to learn more about that, you can visit our website, themysticpath.me. And if you go in the Understanding the Universe section and also the Rethinking Societal Programming, there are some videos and articles that talk about how time is an illusion, right? So if you're more interested in that, please go check it out. Today, like I said, general messages. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot. This deck was calling out to me. Radiant Rider-Waite for clarification. At the end, we will use the Goddess cards for advice. And to pull on the energy, we will use the Energy Oracle and Beyond Lemuria Oracle. Okay. So, let's just get into it here. All right. What is the energy we're dealing with? Let's say next 5 days. It's going to be happening in the next 5 days. What's the energy of the collective? What messages need to come through? We'll just see what they want us to know today. Okay, what is the energy here this early February? Ooh. Anything else? Okay. Oh. Okay. Envy. Action. Okay. It's the energy of the universe. What now is the energy of the collective for the next 5 days? What are the viewers watching here feeling? What is their energy like? Two, please. Okay. Furred and feathered friends. Realm bringer. I mean, I love this deck. I mean, just look at the beauty in these cards here, okay? Okay. So what I'm feeling off the bat right now, what we got going on, I know envy's not really a great card, but action's pretty good. And what I'm being pulled to in this envy card is that the light here is shining down, right? So what I feel like the energy in the collective is going to be supporting is like coming out of envy. We're going to start to recognize like, ooh, maybe I've behaved, or maybe I'm jealous or envious of something. That's why I act out, or that's why I initiate conflict, right? I don't know. I'm getting a lot coming in right now about like defense mechanisms. So let's get some more cards to really see what's going on here. But what I'm feeling like is the energy is really supportive for action to start being taken in moving forward in our growth journey, right? In starting to wake up and from this illusion, okay? It's funny. Now I understand why they guided me to tell you guys about those videos on time being an illusion, because they're saying that's what this card, forget the word envy. It's that we're coming out of this like dark period into this period where we're aware. We're going to be able to start seeing the illusion, and we're going to be able to start taking action towards our growth, right? Towards positive movement, evolution, and growth. What I am hearing right now is, again, these things aren't always easy. These changes, especially in society as a whole, it's painful sometimes, change, right? And so I feel like they're saying in the next 5 days or so, you're going to want to rely heavily on your furried and feathered friends. So those of you with pets, even if you don't have pets, I'm hearing just go sit out in nature and like watch the squirrels, watch the birds. Like it will bring you peace and solace, and it will bring you back to the core of like what life really is and what creation is, right? So that's good. I like to hear that little message there. Okay. So let's get some cards here. Let's get a story for the, my nose is itching. Let's get a story here. This card wants to come out. What is this? King of Wands. All right. That's good. It's about action, passion, igniting our passion, moving forward. All right, let's see. Next 5 days here. Next 5 days. Give us a storyline of the audience watching, please. And any messages that need to come out here for our highest good and best possible growth, right? Ooh, okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is pretty good. Stability, building a foundation, maybe getting a new job offer. That would all be wrapped up. So that's the underlying issue there. Let's see what the cards say. Our first card out here. Ooh, Emperor in reverse. So that's where we're coming from. Presently, Hanged Man. And our future cards, ooh, we got 3 of them. Okay. Ace of Wands upright. 7 of Swords in reverse, and King of Cups in reverse. Okay. All right. What I'm getting is this storyline is in regards to love, relationship. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean romantic. Take it how it resonates for you. Don't make it fit. But I'm hearing love relationship. So this could be a loving familial relationship, a loving friendship, or a love partner romance relationship. Okay, so whatever resonates for you, keep in mind this is a general reading, so the messages are going to come out that the people watching need to hear. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so what I'm getting here is those of you watching, we're dealing with a situation or a person who, I now understand the envy card a little bit more, who is deep in their ego, okay? The Emperor in reverse. This person is not super balanced, doesn't have it all figured out, was deep living and reacting unconsciously and from their ego. Okay? There's no awareness going on here, no conscious thought, just letting the subconscious and the programs run their life, this person. That envy card makes a lot more sense now, okay? Because what's happening now is the energy is going to be supporting this person seeing the light and understanding how they've been living and being in the world, okay? And then for the present energy, I got the Hanged Man, which is good because the Hanged Man is about somebody like becoming aware and awakening and realizing consciously like, oh, I have been behaving a certain way that invites in a toxic person or energy, right? So this is a good card. It's about like getting enlightened, starting to figure things out. And that's really good considering the past energy was the Emperor in reverse, which is like having nothing figured out and not even trying to figure things out. Just letting life happen to you and reacting from your ego. That's not the best way to be, right? That's not the way to be the best version of yourself. But present energy is good, is shifting into becoming aware, being more mindful. Again, I'm called to this, like the light now is shining on this person. Again, we got the light over here. It's like this person, and again, I feel like because we have a male and a female here, that, you know, that's just saying, you know, gender doesn't matter in this situation. Whoever this person is you're dealing with, male or female, they're finally starting to become a little bit more conscious and get it, okay? And then the future energy is Ace of Wands, which is like a new passionate beginning, right? Like, I'm hearing creative new ways of thinking, trying to not do things the way it's always been done before. And for me, the Seven of Swords in reverse kind of represents forgiveness or getting an apology. And the King of Cups in reverse here, well, we all know the King of Cups, all about the love and emotions, right? So what I'm feeling here is this future energy is like somebody that you have some type of a love relationship with is coming back to apologize and ask for forgiveness. Or you are forgiving this person to move forward, right? So I feel like that's all good for the future energy, and it's gonna work out. Like you're gonna successfully forgive them, whether or not they come and apologize. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who comes and makes amends, and some of you may not, right? But even when people don't come make amends and they're at fault, we have to forgive them, right? And to move forward, because otherwise we just carry anger and resentment and things that aren't good for us. So either way, whether this person apologizes or not, for some of you I'm hearing you will get an apology. For some of you, you will not, and you will have to learn how to forgive anyway, because that's what you have to do to move forward and complete the cycle. But the good news is, it seems like both categories are gonna complete the cycle and get this Ace of Wands, this new way of thinking, this new way of being, this new passionate beginning I'm hearing. Okay. So let's see. I mean, the messages are pretty clear, but before we get advice, let's see what obstacles may we encounter in this storyline, right? Because we all know it's not that easy. It's just not as easy as living from an ego and being an asshole, excuse my language, to figuring it out and being enlightened, to new beginnings and forgiveness. Oh, look at that. Queen of Wands just wanted to fall out on this passionate new beginning. So again, this is positive. It seems like whatever the obstacles are, you guys watching are going to come out like the Queen of Wands. You're going to be standing in your power. That's what I'm getting. Those of you that have to learn to forgive without the apology, You're gonna be, if you can figure that out, okay, it just felt like 2 cards at first. If you can figure it out, you're gonna be standing in your power. You're gonna be the Queen of Wands here. Look at her. She does not have a care in the world, and she's not getting up for anybody. She's like, look at me, I got the world in the palm of my hand, and I'm victorious, and I'm amazing, and I'm not even looking around me because I know that nothing from the outside of me, no outside variable determines my happiness. I determine my own happiness. So that's amazing. And because it fell out on this, that's what they're trying to say, right? Look at that. I split the deck on 6 of Cups, which is about being victorious in love, and Ace of Pentacles, which is about new beginnings again, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's a new beginning in love. It might not be with this person, okay? But what I'm getting is forgiving this person who was all in their ego is going to get you this new victorious, stable beginning in love, and you're going to be in your power. Yeah, baby. That's amazing. All right, let's find out what is the obstacle, because as I was saying, we all know this all doesn't just happen as easily as these cards are laid out, right? So let's just see, what obstacle may we encounter in this process? Obstacle. Oh, that's okay. Bottom of the deck, the moon. Okay? Which means enlightenment, relying on your intuition, understanding your intuition guides you. Okay? So just keep that in mind for the bottom of the deck. All right, what are the obstacles that we may encounter during this storyline up here? We have 3 of Wands upright, Page of Swords reverse, Strength reverse, King of Wands reversed. Okay, so what I'm getting here is the challenge is going to be, okay, so the obstacle or challenge in this situation is what I've already said. This just confirms, like, that I said the challenge may be you have to learn how to forgive without an apology, okay? You're going to have to make a decision about your happiness. You're going to have to make a decision, choose a path, and the challenge is going to be staying in your strength and doing that. Okay, the challenge is going to be keeping your boundaries, I'm hearing, and standing in your strength. And then I just heard, don't let yourself be manipulated. Okay, so let's get a goddess advice card here for this. Let us get a goddess advice card. Okay. They have 2. Fortune and Beauty. Lakshmi and Binzai. And you know, I'm probably butchering those names, so my apologies. Okay, we're going to read what these goddesses are bringing us here. Oh, did I get it out? I did not. All right. So let's read the Fortune card first. Lakshmi. Lakshmi? When the Hindu goddess Lakshmi comes to visit, she heralds a celebration of your purpose, wisdom, and compassionate prosperity. All your experience and all your skills are rich with meaning and purpose. As a result, you can expect to see evidence of this wealth in the world around you. You have the ability right now to create great success in your life, and what you have to offer has exalted value. The goddess of luck and prosperity says it's time to share your good fortune with others, and she will show you how it multiplies when you apply gratitude, praise, and a commitment to serve. If it's material success you intend, you shall co-create it. If it's a rich relationship life, you will attract and develop it. You are a magnet for miracles. Nothing is out of reach when the goddess Lakshmi comes calling. Now, it says, have you ever fallen prey to the idea that someone may take away what's yours? Or perhaps you think someone else's success or happiness means that there will be less for you? You might not be conscious of this, but you feel that there is not enough to go around, not enough love, not enough money. You worry about growing old, missing out, and struggling for the resources you misperceive as limited. You might also feel miserly and stingy. Miserly. You might also feel miserly and stingy, afraid to share in case there will be nothing left. The goddess Lakshmi says this kind of thinking must go if you want to live a rich and vibrant life. Your alignment task is to stop and be mindful of the direction of your thoughts and reframe them to focus on what you truly intend. Repeat this mantra. What is mine will not go past me. When you feel the green gremlin of envy creep into your heart, bless the other person and say, that which I desire is also for me. Your true limitations are only what you set for yourself. Don't let your conditioned mind and faulty beliefs rule your life. Break free. The world is unlimited if you let yourself open up to the wealth of your imagination. I mean, that's a great card, and I will paraphrase what that means. Basically, what they're saying is, you may have the habit of living from lack and living from this place of there's never enough, right? There's never enough money. There's never enough joy. There's never enough time. And that is like a false belief that all of us humans are programmed to tell ourselves, right? And what happens when you live in that state of lack is then you become a pessimist, and then you can only see all the negative things around you. But what I've learned for myself is when I got that lack mentality under control and I started being grateful every day for the things I have, like I will get up every day and just name 5 things I'm grateful for. And they may be silly things like I'm grateful, like today, I'm grateful that I have an electric fireplace because we woke up and it was like 40 degrees in Florida and that's cold, right? So even just the simplest things, I'm grateful that I got to have my favorite food today. I'm grateful that my parents are both alive and I still talk to them, right? And once you start programming your brain to see all the things you have, then you start noticing the abundance in the world, and then you start noticing the happiness that surrounds you that you don't see when all you're focused on is the negative or the stuff missing, right? So that's basically what that card is saying, is try to flip your perspective and don't limit yourself by living from this there's not enough perspective. You need to live from I have everything I need and the universe will always provide for me perspective, because it really does make you a happier person when you're not so focused on the negative all the time, right? And when you're a happier person, you attract opportunity. That's just how it goes. All right, so let's read the second one here. Binzagen, beauty. Number 6. Okay. You are at your most lovely when you are being yourself. The Japanese goddess of beauty, Benzaten, reminds you that knowing, accepting, and honoring yourself as a spiritual being in a physical body requires self-care. Now is the time to support yourself by surrounding yourself with beauty and choosing to see its power in every aspect of your life. If you can commit to doing that, you will be amazed at how much more beauty arises to greet you. Right? That's what I was just saying. Once you train your brain to look for the positives in life, that's all you can start to see. Like once you train yourself to look for the beauty in life, that's all you start to see after a while, right? So let's continue. Open your eyes to the wonder everywhere. Even in the most unexpected places, beauty waits to be discovered. Consider this before you turn away from a person, place, or thing. Beauty is everywhere. It's your time to find it, and the goddess Benzaitan will help you. Now, the alignment message is, your ability to see beauty in your world is dimmed by a momentary lapse in self-worth. The goddess of beauty asks you whether you've been set back by a visit of perfectionism or others have withheld their support, causing you to feel small and insignificant. Whatever the circumstances, it appears that you have been hijacked by a sense of lack. Funny, both of these cards came out together. They're both talking about the same thing, what I was just saying about living in that mentality of lack. Your alignment task is to restore your self-worth and regain your equilibrium by refusing to engage in these mind games designed to dim your light. Now is the time for a positive self-inventory. The goddess Benzaitan is here to remind you that you are a bright, shiny, beautiful being of divine power and light. You are more than enough, and the world contains more than enough beauty for you. This is a good place to dust off and start again. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because that's powerful. And both of these goddesses and advice cards have brilliant advice. They're both saying very similar things, right? Hopefully you can see them both there. So let's focus for the next 5 days and beyond on all the things you have in your life, right? Even if they're small little things. Like I got all the green lights on the way to work today, right? Even something simple as that can make you feel amazing when you take a moment to celebrate that little joy, right? Okay, so we're gonna end it. Be kind, be authentic, be aware. Have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, rest of your weekend or week, and I will see you next time. Namaste.